Hello students, this is Vasavi ma'am, your biology educator for Foundation and CBSE. Students, in the last session, in the previous session, we have discussed about the prokaryotic structure of a cell as well as eukaryotic structure of a cell, and in detail we have learned about the differences also. And the next we have also studied about the brain of the cell, that is called as nucleus. We have studied in detail about it, and we also studied its structure and functions and types of chromosomes. Okay, this is all about the previous session. So coming towards the today's session, in this session we are going to learn about the endoplasmic reticulum. Clear children, in today's session we are going to learn about an important cell organelle that is called as endoplasmic reticulum. Yes. Before learning about it, just have a basic idea about this term endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, if you see here, the term endo means inside, and the term plasmic is nothing but inside the cytoplasm. Plasmic means cytoplasm. Yes, and the term reticulum is going to be said as network. Clear children? Endoplasmic reticulum means, endo means inside, plasmic in the sense inside the cytoplasm, and reticulum in the sense network. So inside the cytoplasm there is a network like structure is going to be present, that is called as endoplasmic reticulum. Clear with this term? So let's discuss about this cell organelle in detail. Yes. See here, in the cytoplasm of the cell, there is one important system that is called as endomembrane system, which is going to include endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body and vacuoles. So let us see what actually the endomembrane system looks like. See here. Yes. Inside the cytoplasm of the cell, we have a nucleus which is going to be surrounded externally. Above the nuclear membrane, we have a cell organelle that is called as endoplasmic reticulum. And next, we have Golgi bodies. And the next, here we are going to have the lysosomes. All these structures, all these cell organelles together called as endomembrane system, which is going to contain endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies and the next lysosomes. We are going to call it as endomembrane system because all these cell organelles are going to be involved in coordination, in packaging and in delivering some type of substances. So now let's discuss in detail about the endoplasmic reticulum, which is present in the endomembrane system. Yes. See here children, this is actual structure of a endoplasmic reticulum. So now let's look here. Inside the cytoplasm of the cell, the endoplasmic reticulum may remain attached to the nucleus, or else the endoplasmic reticulum may be surrounded to the entire cell membrane, or else it may be present towards the end of the cytoplasm. The endoplasmic reticulum sometimes may span the entire cell membrane, or else it may be going to attach to the nucleus, or else it may remain somewhat away from the cytoplasm. This is how actually the endoplasmic reticulum is going to be present inside the cytoplasm of the cell. If we see the structure of this endoplasmic reticulum, we have three different types of structures like cisternae, next vesicles and the next tubules. Cisternae are the structures which are very flat in nature. Cisternae are the structures which are very flat in nature, and vesicles are the structures which are somewhat circular in nature, and these are membrane bound, which are going to be involved in storing the proteins. And the next, tubules are the structures which are somewhat elongated in structure. Here, tubules are in this structure, in this shape, which are somewhat elongated. So now, in the cytoplasm, this endoplasmic reticulum is going to appear like it will make some compartments in the cytoplasm. This endoplasmic reticulum is going to contain two important things. One is extraluminal space. Yes. So if you imagine this as entire cell, and inside the cell we have a fluid filled space called as the cytoplasm. Clear, children? If you imagine this, all the green color dots, whatever I am drawing as a cytoplasm, and this will be the endoplasmic reticulum. The fluid present outside the endoplasmic reticulum is called as extraluminal space. What, children? Extraluminal space. The extraluminal space is a substance which is going to contain the cytoplasm outside the endoplasmic reticulum, and the space present inside the reticulum is called as lumen. See, can you see this? This is called as lumen. Okay. See, can you see this dark pink colored structure? This is actually the space which is filled inside the compartments of the endoplasmic reticulum. This fluid is called as lumen. This fluid is called as lumen, whereas the fluid or else the substance which is present outside the endoplasmic reticulum is called as extraluminal space. Clear with these, children? The space which is present outside the endoplasmic reticulum is called as extraluminal space, whereas the space which is enclosed in the endoplasmic reticulum is called as lumen. So if we see here, there are some granular like structures which are going to be attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, and those granules are called as ribosomes. In the previous session we have discussed what are ribosomes. So let me know about you. What are ribosomes, children? Ribosomes are the main site for what? Ribosomes are the main site for the synthesis of proteins. Clear? Ribosomes are the main site for the synthesis of proteins. In this endoplasmic reticulum, we have two different types of structures. We have two different types. One is rough endoplasmic reticulum and the other one is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is going to contain some granular like structures. Those are called as ribosomes, which are involved in the synthesis of proteins, and the smooth structures which are present inside the endoplasmic reticulum is called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. In this smooth endoplasmic reticulum, we cannot find any rough structures, we cannot find any granular like structures. Here the ribosomes are absent. Ribosomes are absent. Here we cannot find any different types of granular like structures. In the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, the ribosomes are absent, and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is involved in synthesis of lipids. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum is involved in what, children? It is involved in the synthesis of lipids. Clear with the definition? And then next, if you see here, this is actually what? It is a nucleus. It is a nucleus. As we have said, in the endomembrane system, we are going to contain the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, and then next lysosomes. So this endoplasmic reticulum is going to remain in close association with the nucleus, or else sometimes the endoplasmic reticulum may completely cover the cell membrane, or else it may be somewhat away from the cytoplasm inside the cell. Clear, children? So the endoplasmic reticulum is of two types. One is the rough endoplasmic reticulum, where you can find the granular like structures. Those are called as ribosomes, which are involved in the synthesis of proteins. Whereas coming towards the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, here actually the ribosomes are absent, hence they are involved in the synthesis of lipids. So here completely the endoplasmic reticulum is involved in the synthesis of proteins as well as lipids. Yes, coming towards the functions of the endoplasmic reticulum, it is going to support the cytoplasm and it will provide the kind of cytoskeleton to maintain the shape of the cell. As we said that the endoplasmic reticulum sometimes may cover the entire cell membrane. Due to this complete spanning, it gives a proper shape to the cell, and next it is also going to provide the site for synthesis of proteins and lipids, and next sometimes the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is involved in detoxification. What children? Smooth endoplasmic reticulum is sometimes involved in detoxification. It is nothing but it is going to break the toxic substances present inside the liver of the vertebrates. That is nothing but inside our human beings. Sometimes we are going to contain some toxic substances. So it is going to break all those toxic substances and it will involved in the detoxification process. Clear with the functions? It is involved in protein and lipid synthesis, as well as it is going to give the support and structure to the cell wall, as well as next it is also involved in one important function that is called as membrane biogenesis. What children? It is involved in membrane biogenesis. It is nothing but, yes, let me explain. It is involved in the membrane biogenesis. Membrane biogenesis. It means, for example, see here it is a mitochondria. Okay. So for example, if it is a mitochondria, which is a double membrane bond cell organelle, if sometimes these membrane may break, if there is any breakage or damage is going to occur to this membrane bound cell organelle, that is mitochondria, at that time that endoplasmic reticulum will fill the space and it will repair the cell organelles. Clear children? It is so that is why it is going to give a proper shape to the cell by repairing some cell organelles where the damage is going to occur. Okay, sometimes due to some damage the parts or else the membrane may be going to break. So at that time the endoplasmic reticulum will be involved in the repairing mechanism. It is one of the important function of the endoplasmic reticulum. So clear children, clear about the endoplasmic reticulum? Yes. Yes, now next coming towards the Golgi apparatus. Clear? So next coming towards one more important cell organelle, that is called as Golgi apparatus. Okay. So the Golgi apparatus is called as postman of the cell. Clear? It is called as postman of the cell. I think you might be in a doubt that in a previous class ma'am has said that brain of the cell for the nucleus, and today ma'am is saying that the Golgi apparatus is a postman of the cell. What are these actual? Okay, so these all are nothing but we are calling these Golgi apparatus as a postman. Why? Means it is involved in some packaging and it is involved in delivering the substances to a proper destination. Okay, so in our daily life, for example, when we are going to order something, okay, when we are going to order something, the person who is going to deliver the products, okay, first he is going to receive the product and then next he is going to pack the product and then next he is going to deliver the product in a particular destination. This is the actual process, right? So that is the thing which is going to be performed by Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus is also a cell organelle which is involved in receiving, packaging and the next secreting. This is the function of the Golgi apparatus. Look here. This is the structure, actually how the Golgi apparatus will be there. Okay. See, these are all the vesicles. First they are going to be involved, okay, and the next here they are going to be packed, and the next they are going to be delivered. Okay, now let's learn in detail about the Golgi apparatus. Yes. So here the Golgi apparatus was first discovered by Camillo Golgi in the year 1898, and same the Golgi apparatus is also going to contain three important structures. One is cisternae, next vacuoles and small vesicles. If you see the endoplasmic reticulum, for the endoplasmic reticulum, the structure will be facing towards the endoplasmic reticulum. This is called as cis phase. This is called as what, children? This is called as the cis phase, or else it is also called as trans phase. Okay, clear? The cis phase or the trans phase is a structure which is going to be phased, or else which is going to be present towards the endoplasmic reticulum, and the cisternae are the flattened structures which are present facing towards the endoplasmic reticulum, that is called as cis phase or trans phase. They are going to be present towards the endoplasmic reticulum. So here next, coming towards the vacuoles. Vacuoles are the structures which are going to be attached to this Golgi body. They are going to be bulged like this, and they are going to attach to this structure of the Golgi body. And next one are the vesicles. The vesicles are present in between the Golgi apparatus, and these are involved in just delivering the proteins. Okay, so this is the cis phase or trans phase which is present towards the endoplasmic reticulum, and here we have another phase that is called as maturing phase. It is a cis phase and it is a maturing phase. Okay, it is called as a cis phase, and the next one is a trans phase. Okay, sorry children, here actually you are going to have a cis phase, okay, and the next it is called as a trans phase. In the cis phase, you are going to transport the vesicles, you are going to transport the proteins inside the vesicles, and here it is called as the last cisternae is called as the trans phase. Okay, so here the proteins are going to be matured. After maturing in the cis phase, they are going to be delivered in the trans phase. Okay, this is about the Golgi body. The Golgi body is going to contain the cis phase. Okay, cis phase, and the next one trans phase. Here they are going to get modified. After modification, they are going to be transferred. Okay, so if you see here, see, can you see this diagram? Can you see this? Yes. So listen here, what actually the Golgi body is going to do. In the Golgi body, it is going to perform three important functions, like it is going to store the proteins. After storing the proteins, it is going to modify the proteins. After modification, it is going to secrete the proteins. This is the Golgi body which is going to face towards the endoplasmic reticulum. It is the Golgi body which is going to face towards the endoplasmic reticulum. It is called as cis phase. In this cis phase, the proteins which are synthesized in the rough endoplasmic reticulum are going to get transferred to this cis phase. They are going to come in contact with the cis phase. After coming in contact with the cis phase, The proteins present inside these vesicles are going to move in each cisternae. These are all the cisternae. Clear children? These are all the cisternae. See, from the endoplasmic reticulum we are getting the proteins. These proteins are going to be transferred in the vesicles. From the vesicles they will reach this cis phase, and then next they are going to transfer to the cisternae. The proteins will get modified in the cisternae. They will reach the cisternae one by one. Okay. In each cisternae the modification is going to take place. After modification they are going to release from the last cisternae, that is called as a transphase. From the transphase the proteins are going to be released outside. Clear with this? So again you just observe it clearly. Here the proteins are going to come from the endoplasmic reticulum. Here in the vesicles they are going to be stored. The vesicle will carry. After carrying they will reach this cis phase. They will reach this cis phase. In this each cisternae that protein is going to undergo the modification process. At last they are going to be packed and released from the vacuoles. Clear children about the Golgi apparatus? Golgi apparatus is, or else the Golgi body is actually a cell organelle which is involved in just receiving the proteins, modifying the proteins, and then next secreting the proteins. In the Golgi body we have cis phase and transphase. Cis phase is present towards the endoplasmic reticulum. From the vesicles the proteins are going to enter the vesicles. From the vesicles they will reach the cis phase. In each cisternae the modification is going to take place. At last they are going to be released from the transphase. Clear with the concept? Yes. See here. Okay, and they are going to help in the secretion of mucus, enzymes and hormones. As the proteins are going to be made up of amino acids, they are also involved in creating some type of enzymes, and then next they are involved in the modification, packaging and secretion. Clear children? They are involved in three important types of functions which are called as modification, packaging and secretion of vesicles. After packing in the vesicles or in the vacuoles, they are going to be transferred to another single membrane bound cell organelle, that is called as lysosomes. About the lysosomes you are going to discuss in the another session. Yes, and they are also involved in the synthesis of cell wall and cell membrane. Clear with the concept? Yes. Yes children. Clear with the today's session about the Golgi apparatus and endoplasmic reticulum? Endoplasmic reticulum is involved in the synthesis of proteins and lipids, as well as it is also involved in the one important function that is called as membrane biogenesis. And in the endoplasmic reticulum we have two different types of structures: smooth endoplasmic reticulum which contains ribosomes, the ribosomes which are going to be attached and they are going to be synthesize the proteins, as well as smooth endoplasmic reticulum which is going to be involved in synthesis of lipids. It is all about the endoplasmic reticulum. And then next, coming towards the Golgi bodies, it is called as the postman of the cell because it will receive the it is going to receive the proteins, it is going to modify the proteins, and then next it is going to secrete the proteins. These three are the important functions which are going to be performed by the cell organelle called as Golgi body. So clear? Yes. Yes, now coming towards an important and interesting thing, NEET word, your step to medicine. In our institute, we are going to conduct the foundation courses for the class 6 to 10th, and the course is going to commence from the 1st April. Here we offer an exclusive courses like with an experienced teachers for your quality education, and we are going to conduct the classes based on the conceptual understanding as well as we are going to cover all the subjects like physics, chemistry, mathematics as well as biology, and as well as we are going to make the concepts and we are going to make the chapters crystal clear by creating some animations, and we are going to create some videos for each and every chapter to understand you in a better way here. And then next we are going to the classes are going to be available only in the English medium. We are going to focus both on the CBSE as well as on the SSC syllabus. Yes, and after completing the each class, we also have the doubt clearing session, children. We also have the doubt clearing session. Yes, here is an important announcement to all the 6th to 10th standard students. NEET World Star 2025. So it is all about the scholarship test. In our institute NEET World, we are going to conduct the scholarship test for all the classes from 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th students, and the scholarship test is going to be conducted on the 29th and 30th of the March, and the mode of examination is both in online as well as online. It is as per your preference, and the eligibility of the students are all the students from class 6th to 10th are eligible for the scholarship test. Yes, by attempting the scholarship test, you have important and interesting benefits like you can cover up to 100% of scholarship on NEET and JEE foundations, and the next cash rewards are going to be given for all the students who are going to perform in a top level, and next personalized guidance and career counseling is going to be provided from the experts. Yes, we are going to boost your future with NEET World Scholarship Test 2025. We are going to evaluate your potential, we boost your confidence, and we access the quality coaching, and next we strengthen your future. So what are you waiting for? Just visit the institute and give the scholarship test examination either in online or offline mode. Hope you are clear with the today's session. Thank you, children.